Welcome back to Want
Beef? Are we doing that? That's weird.
That's what we do now. That's our
Okay.
That's our new thing.
All right, good. Can you tell? Like, can you see the mirror? Like,
Yeah, you can see me in the mirror.
But can you see that I'm watching the Met game in the mirror?
You are blocking the TV
Okay, good.
Entirely.
That's good. You said it like it's a dig. Like, oh, you're blocking the whole TV.
No, I should have. I should have been like, you're blocking the TV.
What you should have said is no, you're blocking the TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the affect that you.
Yeah,
that's your preferred affect.
That's my preferred affect.
Okay,
yes.
I'll use that from now on when I'm referring to you.
We're having a weird day today, me and you.
Why?
I feel like you think I'm attacking you.
No,
Okay.
I don't really feel like you're attacking me. I like, you know what it is? It's no one ever. I feel like I'm always coming after people, and no one ever comes after me.
Oh, okay.
And then you said today that I was flaky.
I said you're borderline flaky.
Borderline flaky.
Yeah.
I have BFD.
What's BFD?
Borderline flakiness disorder.
Yeah. It's just that I was on the Adult Babies podcast. Shout out Adult Babies.
Shout out to the Adult Babies.
It's an amazing podcast. I love being on it. And we were discussing you, which is nice.
No, it's good. I like when people mention me, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, well, it was good mostly, and then it kind of devolved into some of your problems.
Yeah.
Your issues.
No, I'm glad that I have people that know me well enough to discuss my issues.
It's weird. I don't know your real issues. It's weird. We've known each other less than a year.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The pandemic really put some people together.
Yeah, we spend time with a group of people that
had no business being
when we walk into like a restaurant, like a diner
people
or something.
Like, what is that?
Yeah, they're like, is that like the cast from The Sandlot grown up or something? They're like, what? Like, what are all these people doing together?
It's like, all right, those two men in NA. What's
yeah?
How's that kid end up with them? Is that their child?
Yeah, it looks like we definitely look like we're coming from some sort of anonymous group. You know, because you know what it is. I have to say, you drop you into any group and it changes up the way of the way that people will treat you in public.
Yeah, maybe. But I think dropping Chris into any group and you're like, how does he end up with that?
Yeah, Chris is a 50-year-old.
Sir? He looks like a sir. He looks like a 50-year-old ex-surfer or current surfer.
Yes. He looks like a 50-year-old, 30-year-old.
Yeah. Very David Spade.
Very David Spade.
Very David Spade.
Very David Spade.
And I feel like he rolls in and it's like him, you, Dan Zaglin, and Matt Aravallo. And I'm like, huh? Like, is he chaperoning?
Yeah, it's like why are those adults with those kids? It's like we're coming from like a volunteer firefighter softball game.
Beer league, and you guys brought the ump back with you.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh man, these past few days, man, I've been laughing so much more than I've been laughing in the past. It's like a new energy in the world.
The world feels good right now.
I feel great, man.
If you're this is the thing. If you're vaxxed right now, things are just good.
Things are beautiful.
Things are just good. Like I don't
mask? Oh no, mask. Oh, mask? I don't care.
Yeah, dude, I was in a bodega yesterday.
Some guy sneezed on me. I'm like, ah!
Yeah, you're like, do it again. And you open your mouth.
I get some in my mouth.
Yeah.
Wait, let me take my mask off.
I know. I was in a bodega yesterday, and some woman like just walked in without her mask on, and like it was just me and a few other people like who just don't care. And she was like, "Oh, I forgot my mask. And we're like, "It's fine. You don't have to." And she goes to the guy. She's like, "Give me a mask. I'll pay for the mask." I'm like, "It's really fine." Like we're all like, "No one in here cares." And she's like, "No. Everyone wants me to wear a mask. Well, I'll wear the mask." And we're like, "You don't have to. We're past that now."
Now, like if someone walks in without a mask, it's like, "Oh, we'll take off ours." No.
Exactly. Yeah, you go.
Like I don't even want to wear this anymore.
It's just.
Oh my god. All right. Sorry. Yeah, I went to do Adult Babies, and I was like, mask or no mask? He's like, you don't have to wear a mask. And I'm sitting like next to Chick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, This is the closest I've been to another human in so long.
I know. Thankfully, it was Chick.
Well, why?
I know. I love him.
Oh yeah.
He's just
hilarious.
a funny.
Oh,
he's
so
just a funny guy. But it's like
He's
it's
so funny.
it's just like he's sitting there like he's just like wearing an unwashed like sweatshirt. It's like a jet sweatshirt. Like it's like faded and it's touching your arm and you're like. But yeah, dude, pizza.
Today's episode pizza, but like the broad topic of pizza.
Yes,
because
pizza. The title of the episode is Pizza Broad.
But not like the pizza broad.
No.
Not like
a woman.
Do you mean the waitress, sir?
Yeah. Get the pizza broad over
hey,
here.
Can you get me a pizza broad? You're like do you need the? Are you talking about the waitress?
Yeah.
That's very disrespectful.
She doesn't even. That woman doesn't even work here. It's all men establishment.
No, pizza like the broad topic of pizza because I feel like, especially with like a half-hour episode, we just wasted 10 minutes talking about adult babies and Chris Capel. You can't like. I mean, what we could do. Where's your favorite thin slice? And we could do that for 20 minutes. Or where's your favorite buffalo slice? We do that for 20 minutes. But like, you can't be like, what's your favorite pizza? Period. And then it's like, well, you got this style is. There's Chicago's deep dish.
Yeah.
There's the pie crust Chicago. There's the thin hand toss. There's the artisanal. There's a flatbread pizza, Detroit style, Domino's pizza style snack. And so you got all this. It's like, well, all right, well, let's just broad style. We'll just discuss what your favorite kind of pizza is, and then we can do other episodes in the future where we break it down a little bit tighter, you know.
Yeah, this is pizza episode 1 of 90.
Right, this is part 1 of an ongoing series.
But do you know?
I just winded myself.
I know.
I'm still recovering from COVID.
Yeah, that's that's a good excuse. I saw this thing yesterday. It said like 35% of people have a neurological or psychological disorder after having COVID.
What if you had it before?
I guess you don't count. Oh. But it was so misleading because it was like, oh man, that sounds terrible. But then they're like a lot of people have anxiety and depression afterwards.
It's like, yeah, well, we all had that beforehand. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it was very, very misleading. But
that's like man dies after receiving second shot. It's like, yeah, because he got hit by a bus.
Exactly.
Put that in the headline.
It's precisely that. But my favorite.
100% of the people who were suicidal before getting COVID are still suicidal. Oh yeah, that's interesting.
I feel like that is actually like it probably makes the suicide rate go down for people who are already suicidal. Like there's probably like 2% who are like, hey, like I can go out.
Do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, good point.
What's your favorite type of pizza? Should we start with this, or should we hold it off to the end?
My favorite type? You know what? I'm a big fan of the Detroit lately.
Detroit is crazy pizza. It's got the cheese on the sides.
Yeah.
So Detroit style pizza, it's made in a pan, like a steel pan, a cast iron pan.
It's like a deep dish. It's like a Sicilian pie, but it's like got cheese everywhere.
Yeah, there's cheese all on the sides. It's the cheese turns like brown on the sides.
Yeah, just like caramelized, becomes like crispies.
Yeah. Becomes crispy.
So good.
But I don't know if we have any great Detroit style pizza nearby.
Oh, we do.
We do.
We do.
We do.
We do.
Which is where?
Is it called Leonardo's?
And they make Detroit style?
By Ziggy's?
Oh.
Is that Leonardo's or Donatello's? I know it's a Ninja Turtle.
It's one of those. It's a Tello or a...
It's either Donatello's or Leonardo's.
I think it's Leonardo's.
I think it's Leonardo's.
I don't think it's Donatello's.
Okay. So it's Leonardo's.
Yeah.
It's by that shit. It's by the ghetto CVS. That.
Yes. There's one... around this pizzeria that we're speaking of, there is one homeless man who is like a crazy man. Like he...
Oh, and he hosts open mics.
There's one crazy man who walks around and just like threatens people and like But it's but it's
Never
but the
met 'em.
pizza's good enough there. They have Detroit style. Yes,
They have.
You're right.
They always have at least 2 Detroit pies ready to go. A regular, like a marinara, and a vodka slice. And then in the city, there's a couple of places, but specifically on the corner where Gotham Comedy Club is that 23rd? Or is that...
I don't know.
I think it's 23rd Street. I don't know where Gotham is. I haven't been there in a year and a half. Or I haven't been there since March of last year.
Thanks for clarifying.
I forget that. Stop giving me shit because I don't know where the place is right now. I think it's 23rd. And then the next corner, that like on that block, like you don't have to cross the street, on that block, on that corner, the place might be called Lions, Tigers, and Squares.
Okay.
Or that might be another place in the city. I'm not sure. I think that's what that place is called. And they do individual pies. Like they do.
So
it's like a 4-slice square.
That sounds fantastic.
And it's fantastic. It's fantastic, and they nail it too.
Yeah, you know what's great?
Because they use the actual oil pan, they use the pan.
Yes.
That Detroit.
I think
this guy doesn't. This guy makes a Sicilian pie and puts cheese on the crust, which is just as good to me. But.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're like it's more like olive oil soaked kind of on the Detroit one. But I'm a big. My favorite slice is at it's kind of like the Spumoni Garden style slice, the LMB.
Like that crispy.
So it's like the sauce on top, cheese underneath that square.
Like a Sicilian slice.
Yeah, it's like the old fashioned Sicilian slice. There's a place, Roma Pizzeria, Merrick, that is my favorite place, and the most important part is that the crust is crispy and it's like olive oil drenched pretty much.
Yeah, I find that when you order a pizza in, like a round pie, when you order it like to the house, you have to like reheat it, because when you're getting a slice at a pizzeria, it came out of the oven, it cooled, and then they throw it back in the oven, and that's when it gets like real crispy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that to me, it's like, or you have to ask for like well done. And then they get crispy.
It's tough to get that you fold and it crunches.
I agree.
And that's so ideal, I find, for the most part. That's why I typically stick when I'm ordering pizza, I'll usually get a square pie. Or it's interesting that like Sicilian, I don't know, I don't think they have Sicilian all over the country really. It's like usually it's just like when you go into a pizzeria, just regular pies. Usually when you go to different states, they have like crazy stuff on it more often, like at their good spot.
Well, yeah, but I think I don't know. But I want to say that started here. Because I feel like Long Island's been doing the specialty slice since I was a child.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
You couldn't get a specialty slice in the city at all, ever. And now it's popular everywhere.
Yeah.
And I think, I want to say it started here, or wherever it started, it came here quick.
Yeah, it's a special, it seems very Long Island.
It seems so Long Island.
That it's just like
buffalo chicken slice.
Yeah.
I remember eating buffalo chicken slices in the 80s. And it's like that wasn't anywhere else.
Yeah.
And then it got popular.
Well, it's crazy how the buffalo chicken slice do you like a buffalo chicken slice?
I love a buffalo chicken slice.
They've mastered it around here.
Dude, it's brilliant.
Because there's the buffalo chicken slice that you could imagine in your head. Like if you've never seen it before, they're like, make a buffalo chicken slice. It would be like very hot sauce, just based. It would be like kind of wet almost. But the way that they've figured it out here is that it's just they make like basically boneless buffalo chicken wings almost. And then they put and then it's cheese and then the blue cheese sauce. And it's just perfect.
It's so good.
I don't know whoever, like, it seems like a collaborative effort that it just everywhere it's good now pretty much.
I like that. I like a specialty slice. And there's so many places around here that are just like dope for specialty slices.
Yeah.
And like Are you familiar with like this area, like Plainview, Hicksville area?
Not incredibly, but I am to a certain extent.
Because like growing up in Plainview, like there was Monty's, there was La Piazza, there was
Yeah, we have La
Pasta
Piazza
Inn.
and Merrick. La Piazza is my family's go-to. Italian place.
They mastered the buffaloes. Like they were the first
That's
place.
yeah. They have the greatest.
Yeah.
Like that's the buffalo slice I think of.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Do you like deep dish pizza?
Oh yeah, why not?
I always find I go whenever I'm in Chicago. I get deep dish.
Here's the thing with Chicago though. They have two different styles of deep dish.
Yeah.
They have like the Pizzeria Uno soft, just a round Sicilian slice.
Yeah, and then what would the like Lou
And
Malnati's?
Lou Malnati's is the other one.
That
where
one,
it's like almost a pie crust.
It is literally a pie. It's insane.
I'm not into that, to be honest.
I've been there.
I've been there. Every time I go there, I try it. And I'm like...
and I like it. Like, it's fine.
I'd rather go get an Italian beef.
Yeah,
from, like,
for sure.
subcontractors or something.
For sure.
Or Gianni.
Yeah, I don't want that much stuff on the pizza because my brain is programmed for at least 3 slices.
Oh, when I get that pie from Lou Malnati's, I'm expecting to eat it all. And then I eat a slice and I'm like, oh, that was gross. Like, that was so big and
it makes you feel horrible.
Yeah,
it really makes you feel bad. If someone if I was approached and someone was like, here, if it's like out, they're like, here, have 1 slice, and it's not a big part of my day. I just find with the deep dish, it's like it becomes like 2-hour long wait.
Yeah, also Illuminati's, you have to wait an hour for a table, and then they tell you that it's going to take 40 minutes to get your pizza made. Like, why are you...
Figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out, please.
They had 100 years and they haven't figured it out.
And I know. It's I don't know.
But you can't talk bad about them because Illuminati's is the Illuminati.
Yeah, if you switch around the letters.
If you switch around the letters and then you go in there with your Freemason card. I think they have coins.
They'll make you a lizard pie.
You got to wink at them and then put out your lizard tongue and then give you fresh baby's blood on your pie.
What's the other?
What is it? Endocrine? What do they say?
The adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome. Ugh.
That's what I'm looking for.
So funny.
It's funny. It's funny, and then like in 2 years we'll find out it's true.
Yeah, give it a minute.
People just want it. The other style of Chicago deep dish is much more similar to like a Sicilian pie that's kind of round.
Right. It's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's good.
Like the Pizzeria Uno kind of.
Yes. There's another place that has like it's kind of like the best of all of these worlds where it's like a medium sort of crust. It has the Detroit style cheese on the outside, and then it's like a deep dish. It's like it's pretty great. It's amazing that like pizza I feel like around the country now. You used to travel and there's no good pizza.
Yeah, now
Now you find good pizza places. Yeah. It's not that hard.
Yeah, my buddy Ray says people can cook everywhere now.
People can cook everywhere now. Pizza is a tough one, and like bagels they haven't figured out in a lot of places.
They say bagels because of the water.
I feel like that's a weird myth.
I think it's BS. I think people just don't know what a good bagel like. People like if you've only ever had Einstein bagels and Lender's bagels.
Yeah.
You don't know what a good bagel is, so you're not like trying to get that right. But I think when like some guy, I Gavolt from New York City, I'm moving to Boca, he's gonna make a good bagel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I find that
Is that racist? Some I Gavolt?
Probably. I mean, like, look, if we get enough traction that someone can
Listen, my
get
grandmother
upset.
was an I Gavolt. I can say that.
I just, what was I gonna say? I think that, yeah. So like, the thing is like when you go around the country, it's like certain places have nailed it already, and like it's just that like I guess like when you're in New York, you're like, where's like the New York style, like good thin crispy pizza, and like when you go certain places, I had one of the best pizzas I ever had was in when I was in Brighton in England.
No.
I swear it was just this place. They had a brick oven.
No, you're wrong, but it's all right.
No, it was one of these.
You were in love with the day.
No.
You were like, oh, it's bright, or you're having a shit day, and this is like a highlight. Yeah.
I swear to you.
Yeah, no.
I swear.
You're having like a positive PTSD.
It's one of these places. They have the fantastic brick oven. They just make a little pie. It was totally unexpected.
Okay. There's like MSG in it or something.
I'll bring you there one day.
Okay. Oh, I'd love that.
We'll take
an episode from there.
We'll take a trip over to Brighton.
My favorite Sicilian is that place. Pizzetta? I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what these places are called. I honestly don't know the names of pizza places. The place over there. Oh, the place by Ziggy's. Oh, this is the place on 109 by Retro Fitness. That place has the dopest Sicilian slice.
What is
ordered it here once.
What is like to you a perfect Sicilian slice?
Sugary sauce.
You want?
I want a sugary sauce on a Sicilian slice.
Yeah, to cut all
all the doughy.
Yeah. Do you want it to be crispy through, or do you want a doughy?
I want the absolute bottom and side to be crispy, and I want the dough to be doughy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
soft and pillowy.
It's a tough balance
because right. My buddy Race, who used to work at a pizzeria, he says it's all about the screen. Whether they use a screen or not, and what kind of screen, and how
What do you mean a screen?
So you know how sometimes the pizza place puts the pizza right in the oven?
Yeah.
And then sometimes they put it on like that screen.
Yes.
And put it in the oven. He says that screen makes all the difference in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
We should have Race on the show to talk about
We should.
pizza. Yeah.
I saw the screen the other day. I always get excited when I see a cast iron pan, like a nice black pan that they're putting the pizza in. I find that like the thing that always makes a Sicilian slice great to me is like the olive oil on the outside. I know I've mentioned this a few times, but
you like an olive oil-y thing. You like a situation.
Yeah, I mean like.
Do you like when they put the olive oil on afterward?
I find it to it depends like on a brick oven. Sort of like margarita, like in Brighton. Like if you ever go to Brighton, there's this one spot.
Brighton, there's this one spot with a brick oven, and I really like when they put the olive oil.
Yeah. Well, there's that like actual Italian style pizza where it's like you have like
right where it's just like four chopped up tomatoes.
Yeah.
They do this with the olive oil.
Yeah. Well, they have an olive oil
can. They some Parmesan Reggiano from the fucking 4 feet above it.
Yeah. They have to get on a small ladder.
Yeah, and then they're like here, and it's shaped like Utah or like no, it's shaped like Ohio, and then you're like what are you giving me? There's a place called
that traditional.
There's a place called Need Pizza in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and they do serve their pizzas the shape of Iowa.
I mean, I feel like that's a gimmick that
it's a gimmick, and it's funny, that's Need Pizza, like Need.
Need Pizza. I got it now.
It's good. They're good though. It's good. It's good pizza. I mean, it's not you know.
Yeah.
It's not Brooklyn Tony's pizza, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good for some pizza.
You can't talk about pizza from New York and not be a dickhead.
Oh, we're dickhead. But we're like this. Listen, I feel like that's what this show is about.
Yeah, of course.
We're supposed to be dickheads.
Yeah, I know.
About food.
Yeah, I mean.
About inconsequential elements of food.
Yes.
I don't like the way they put the salt on the thing. That's what we do. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. And that's
we were discussing fast food like it was oh, is that Pat LaFrida meat? No, it's fucking cow, it's horse meat. Get out of here. The thing about White Castle is it's 100% pure beef trimmings. At McDonald's they mix in sawdust with the beef trimmings, so that's why you get that tender.
That's what keeps you coming back.
That's what the texture is the sawdust.
Yeah, sawdust has a lot of fiber.
And it's not even like fresh sawdust. It's like sawdust from Disney where they clean up the kids' puke with. It's real good. It adds like another layer of umami to the McDonald's burger. I don't know what that voice was, but I was doing us.
That's like a mixture of us.
That's us and my Tony Soprano.
That's like how that's how you perceive. That's like the voice of just someone who is annoying.
Yeah.
Like that's just how you perceive us.
That's a food dickhead, and that's exactly what I am, and that's what you are. That's what we are.
Yeah, man. Speaking of which,
oh, that's how the cow sounds. That's our bull logo. That's
hey.
the problem with that kind of beef is it's not meat. I'm a good beef.
Yeah. When I want beef.
When I want beef, I want meat. I want my kind of beef. Look at this gut.
Yeah. Look at me. You want a strong cow with a little bit of fat. Needs to be massaged a lot.
Yeah. I'm thinking about when that logo first came to us and it had abs and we're like, make them fatter.
Really, he looks a little too fit.
Like, no, believe this bull's a foodie. You gotta make that bull fatter.
Yeah. Make him look like he goes to the drive-through window at 1.
Oh my god.
Toppings.
None or all. Whatever. The only thing I don't like an olive.
The olive? Okay, first, do you like olives in general?
I like a Kalamata. I like a Kalamata
I like
olive.
a calamari.
I like a Kalamata olive.
Yeah. The olives they put on pizza is horrible. It tastes like sweat.
Yeah, it's
The
just,
black olives from the can.
I feel like olives in general, just like they're too salty to put on things.
Yeah.
Like they're too strong of a flavor. It overpowers everything. And then you can't just pull it off because like its essence is everywhere. You know what I mean?
You almost want like I don't like the olives that they put on pizza for the most part, like I said. But like if you could take a different olive and just like have the essence of olive, it might be good. But it's just
Maybe,
like
I don't know,
it's
man.
a little too much.
It's really a strong flavor, and people love it. And I'm like, well, it just changes it. It changes too much. A meatball, a sausage, even pepperoni is pretty altering.
Yeah,
Because it's oily and it's salty, and it really changes. It's a look. I'm not saying no to a pepperoni slice. Yeah, I'm not saying no to a I gotta. All right, knock it off. But that's not my. That's my go-to. My like if you like, hey, you get one topping. I probably go meatball.
Meatball is so. The thing with meatball is that they usually make it there, so you're sometimes taking a risk. There's some bad meatballs out there.
Yeah, but I feel generally. When it's like a deli sliced meatball, you know what I mean? When they do that, they like take the meatballs and then they deli slice them and put them on the pizza. That's the worst you're gonna get, and that's still fine.
Yeah, no, I just find that the threshold, like the ceiling can be so high, but it's so low.
Yeah,
getting meatballs out usually isn't that good.
Meatballs out is you run a risk you run a risk.
I think that the worst topping. Hands down, is green bell peppers.
No.
Terrible. It's the worst.
You know.
It's horrible.
No, if you like them.
That's a good point.
Like, to me, like the traditional, like, frozen pizza supreme.
Yes.
Where it's like, it'll be like sausage, pepperoni, onion, mushroom, green pepper, olive. Other than olive, I'm fine with all of it. Like, whatever, put it on.
You're fine with all of it?
I'm fine with all of it except the olive. I'm fine with all of it except the olive.
I'm fine with all of it.
I don't like olives.
I can tolerate the green pepper on the Supreme.
Yeah.
And the mushroom. But the mushrooms they use are usually terrible as well.
Yeah, you use cheap mushrooms.
I just always want... whenever I have mushrooms, I want a better mushroom.
What about...
There's always a better mushroom.
Maybe you don't like mushrooms.
I love mushrooms.
And you think you like mushrooms.
That's possible.
So then you eat a mushroom, you're like, give me a good mushroom. And really, if you really searched, you never had a good mushroom.
No, it's just that, like, I hate I hate when they're just, like, almost raw white, like a white button mushroom on the pizza.
I went to Taco Bamba.
Okay.
It's like a small chain in D.C. Maybe 4 or 5 locations. and they had a mushroom taco, and I was like, I'll try that. It was the best mushrooms I've ever had in my life.
That's the thing. Sometimes you get mushrooms and they're so
good,
amazing.
yeah.
But it's like typically like the white like button mushroom, the portobello, and the baby bellas are like all the same mushroom in different stages. And it's just like like it always tastes the same. It's like not that great.
Boring.
Give me an entertaining mushroom. Give me a fun guy.
Do you ever have the? I know this is way off topic. Would you ever have the shroom at Shake Shack?
Yeah, I have.
Wow.
Hold on. We need a moment
That's
with
good
this.
for a different reason.
This is it's so crazy. You're like it's the shroom stack.
They don't do it justice on that menu.
They do not.
You
It's
got
one
to
of,
experience to know how good it.
it might be the greatest fast food item I've ever had.
Dude, I got the shroom stack, and I was like, next time I'm just getting the shroom.
It's so good, and people don't understand.
They don't describe it well.
No, it's
They
a
just-
juicy, loosey mushroom.
Breaded.
It's
bonkers.
It's one of the greatest things
I don't.
that you
Dude,
can
they
get on a
don't
menu.
do it just like on the menu. It's just like a fried mushroom.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I found someone who is as passionate about this as I am. Because people don't
they
give
don't
a
get
shit.
it.
This is what I'm saying.
I took a bite and I was like, I threw the burger off the. I was like,
yeah.
this doesn't need to be here anymore.
Well, the burger is almost like a tomato on top. To me.
I was like, this is This is the thing.
Like,
dude, when I first, because it's not the cheese that they use on other cheese. It's like a nice fancy cheese.
Yeah.
So when I took a bite and the fancy cheese came out, I was like, why did I get cheese on this burger? I had to redo the configuration.
Yeah, this gets a want beef award, I think, for one of the greatest items of all time.
It's really the most underrated fast food item.
Most underrated fast food item
think
award goes to the Shake Shack Shroom Burger. 100%.
We're talking about pizza. All right, this is the end, right? We got to the end. What are we in? 25, 30?
Something like that.
Yeah, we did it.
All right.
We talked about pizza a lot. Now we're talking about shroom burgers. We gotta.
Yeah, we went on that great crescendo.
Should we circle back to? I don't know. Pizza's good.
Pizza's great. I think that's.
I can talk about each individual type. Maybe next time we'll talk about cheap pizza. And we'll talk
Next
just
time we'll
talk
get more
about
specific.
CC's and Domino's.
Oh my God, CC's! Don't even get me started. Okay, like, subscribe.
Are we gonna have like a?
Thanks.
We're not gonna have an Instagram, right? Just our Instagrams.
Yeah, just our Instagrams.
We're setting up a Patreon though.
We'll set up a Patreon and a Hatreon. Don't forget the Hatreon.
Stop with the Hatreon. I don't know what this bit. I don't support this bit. 15 episodes in, I'm finally putting my foot down.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And then. Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody. Thank you.